guys, so today I'm going to talk about 30 things to do before 30. 1, go to a weekend festival. So that could mean if you're abroad, there's so many festivals to go. If you are around, there's always a weekend vibe going on. So try and do something away for the weekend. It could be a festival, it could be a travel thing. Try and do something for the weekend. 2 is start a business or a venture. So it could be that it's your hobby. Make sure that you do something about it. So make sure that your hobby is also trying to earn you something. Turn your passion to something. Let it earn you a little bit of moolah. 3 is own a pet. If you're not a pet person, own something that entices you a little bit or makes you love it a little bit more. 4 is skydiving. If you can, try skydiving. It's good for your adrenaline, and I mean, when you can do it when you're younger, why not? It's a good fun activity, right? Intention number 5, try to either learn to surf or a water sport. It could be snorkeling, surfing, or just do something. Do a water sport under 30. 6 is go camping. Go camping with your friends, family. It could be just, rough camping, or if you're like me, you can do glamping. So girls, there's always something for you to do. Go camping or glamping. Just go sleep under the skies one day. 7 is see a show. It could be a Broadway show. It could be a show, in the movies, a comedy club. Go see something, a show that is, of raw talent, our talent, either international or, national, local, vibe. Try and do one of those. 8 is travel solo. What that does for you, it keeps you a little bit more alert. So try and travel solo. It's good for you, good for your vibes, and then you also learn to be alone, which is not such a bad thing, right? You can all travel alone and meet somewhere, but travel alone. 9, ladies, try and buy yourself something nice, or gents for that matter. It could be a designer bag, it could be shoes, it could be, if you love gadgets, buy yourself something nice. If it's designer, whatever it is, make sure you buy yourself something nice. Why? You learn how much things cost for a second, and another bit is you actually treat yourself to something nice and quality as well. 10 is learn how to poach eggs, or rather fry them if you prefer, but I know some people don't. But under 30, try and learn how to poach eggs. It's a skill you need to learn. 11 is practice meditation. It's good for your mind, it's good for your soul, and it's good to calm down, and it's good for you, especially in the evenings when you're so busy. It gives you a moment to yourself. So learn to practice meditation. It's good for your mind, mindfulness. It's a brain dump as well. So learn to do meditation. 12 is plant a garden. It doesn't mean to be like, go plant out big things, but try and plant even like a herbal plant in your kitchen, in your backyard. Plant some herbs, plant something. Not only are you nurturing growth, you're also helping with environment, and it saves you a little bit on the moolah. You don't have to keep going to buy coriander or other herbs all the time. Plant something little in your garden, a little pot, plant something. 13 is build something. It could be, some people are good at building, if it's a little hut or whatever it is, but it could be that you're good at, building relationships. It doesn't mean just the art of building. Try and make something out of your hands, or not hands only, but also your skills. So build through skills or your hands. 14 is volunteer. Volunteer for charity work, volunteer to help out. You have time to do it, and sometimes it's good to actually help you with your skills for employment. So you actually practice things like customer service. Sometimes it's hard for you to get work, right? Because you don't have the experience, you don't have the knowledge. But when you volunteer, you put yourself in a position where you learn these things, not being paid for it, but you're actually gaining something. And sometimes it could be just be helping. So learn or just do a voluntary work somewhere. It could be charity, it could be for whatever it is. Do voluntary or charity work under 30. 15 is try and be awake for 36 hours. I know most of people under 30, can do it. It's not good for you, right? You need to have rest, but try it. It's a little challenge. I mean, why not? Sometimes you go for 24 hours without sleep. Try it. 16 is learn a new language. Trust me, by the time you finish with 36 hours of no sleep, you will be learning a new language. But this time, learn a new language. So it could be not only just, Chinese or any other international language. Also try another language, nationally. You might marry from those languages and surprise, you'll have to learn them. So try and learn them before that time. 17 is go to the movies alone. I know some of us are scared to be alone, but try and do it alone. So what you're doing is you're loving yourself a little bit more. So try and go to the movies alone. I mean, buy yourself popcorn, hot dogs, treat yourself to a movie. Why not? You're going to take other people, so why not take yourself? Treat yourself to a movie. 18, a little controversial, but if you love, get a tattoo. If only you love these things, right? Get a tattoo. But when you're getting it, get something that is not going to block you from challenges or from work, right? So you might get a tattoo and you want to, say, for example, join a military where you're not allowed that. So be wise. If you want a tattoo, get it, but be wise. If you want a tattoo but it's hindering your career, get something like henna or those fake tattoos. It will last you a little bit, you'll enjoy, and see how it goes. See how you like it. If you don't, I mean, it can always come off, right? 19 is live abroad. Some of us cannot do that, of course, but you can even travel abroad. You can even travel to, not only abroad, you can even go to, doesn't mean you have to go to States, UK, wherever. Go to Tanzania, go to Uganda, travel somewhere, do something. If that's not possible for you, travel to the next county, to the next city, but make sure you travel. It gives you one experience. The 3, you get to see how other people think, right? And you get motivated, challenged, you're out of your comfort zone, and you get lost once in a while. Find a way. Try and move or live in another country. Live abroad, live in another county, sorry. 20 is try and get your dream job. Sometimes we want to do something, and then until we do it, then we realize it's not meant for us. So if you think it's your dream job, try and get it. If it means volunteering to get it, try and get your dream job. 21 is play an instrument. I loved to play a violin, and then I tried to play a piano. But when I did it, that urge, left. But before I did it, I wasn't sure, I really wanted to do it. At some point, I thought I could do music. Try and play an instrument. You could turn it to a career. It could be a hobby, but play an instrument. It's good for you. I mean, and it keeps you entertained. It could be a hobby too. Try it. 22. If you like fancy things, dye your hair. You cannot do these things while you're older, right? You can, but you could look a little bit odd. Maybe you'd be in a career where you can't do these things. So if you always wanted to dye your hair green, purple, white, blonde, do that under 30. They'll think it's just teenage years, adolescent, etc. Try and do it under 30. 23, buy a one-way flight. It could be not only a flight, it can be a ticket to another country, a bus ticket. It could be buy a one-way ticket to somewhere. What that means, it challenges you to actually, when you go there, you have to either stay there a little bit longer, explore, find these things, and actually the adrenaline of going somewhere, not knowing you have a return ticket, you will hustle. 24 is you can either run a marathon or a long distance activity. When you're young, your body can do it, can take these things. Run it. What are you going to lose out of it? You can always say, I did it when I was 20, I'm done with it. Run a marathon if you can. Try, push yourself. You can do it. Get your friends to do it together. Some of these things you can do as friends, right? Run a marathon. 25, rekindle an old friendship. So some of these things, we have friends that we used to have in high school, and they are good friends for us. Try and rekindle those friendships. What that does for you is you can see if they're worth keeping or not. Some of them can turn to really good accountable friends or even partners. You can be expanding your circle, right? Rekindle an old friendship. Someone might need you for their mental health. 26 is go on a road trip. 1, you get to learn new places, see new places. 2, you get time away, weekend away. It's good for you. It's fun. When you get to a certain age and you have responsibilities, you can't do these things. Do a road trip while you can. 27 is ask for a pay rise. The worst thing you're going to get is a no. But when you're doing it, do it gracefully. Don't just demand, but just ask for it. I mean, you could get it and you just won't believe it. Ask and you might receive. 28 is give blood. There is absolutely nothing wrong with giving blood. I know you might be scared to do it, but it's good for you. It's good for your health. And another thing, you're helping someone somewhere who, needs it, doesn't have people to give it to them. You'll have done something to society. You'll be giving back, and it's with your blood. I mean, give blood. 29 is play a team sport. That helps you to be a team player. And it's good for your team playing vibe. 2nd, you're keeping healthy. 3, you're making friends. Play a team sport. You never know, maybe you're good at something and you only just realize after playing a team sport. Play a team sport. 30 is drive or ride a motorbike or a scooter. The adrenaline rush. Try it. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. Try it, but be safe while you're doing it, right? Get your helmets on, whatever you need, but get that adrenaline rush. It might be good for you in other activities, but try and get that adrenaline rush. Thank you guys for watching. That was 30 things to do under 30. Don't forget to please share, subscribe and like, and don't forget to follow me on the Instagram page and we get more content moving. See you and love and light.